it's time to take another look at this 3DS XL. Last time we had a look at this, it had the blue light of death or black screen of death, depending on how you want to call it. Last time when we looked at this, we checked all the ribbon connectors, we replaced the lower screen and digitizer, we checked on the board for shorts, and we couldn't find a single issue. So I suspect that someone has attempted to mod this 3DS XL and has bricked the motherboard. But this time we've got some new weapons to try and get this fixed. So let's get into it. So here's our old 3DS XL. And you can see it still turns on just fine, but we get absolutely nothing else, same as before. This time I've brought along another broken 3DS XL. So I bought this one for just £10, believe it or not. The story is it's somebody's granddaughter's console. It's been sat around for 20 years before the grandparent had decided to sell it, and I've ended up buying it for just £10. So this thing is in terrible condition really. It's missing the thumbstick, the hinge is completely broken, snapped off from the bottom of the console, and it almost looks like it's wet. But anyway, I am going to try and plug this in and just to see if this does attempt to charge. I don't think it's going to turn on, but we never know. But that would be really nice if it did. I highly doubt it though. Okay, let's plug this in. Oh, we've got a charge light straight away. And while this is charging, I've also got a second weapon, and this is exactly how it arrived. Wow. So I paid £26 for this one, and I didn't expect it to arrive like this, to be honest. It was dismantled in the photos though, so more fool me, I guess. I don't have a clue what's in this bag. Hopefully we have all the parts. So we've got a bag within a bag, which looks like the camera and some speakers possibly. Also an LED. We've got the lower case just chilling. Oh good lord, what's going on? I have the upper LCD with a broken hinge. Antenna just hanging out like that. And it's not even screwed down. Wow. Oh, that just comes off. Okay. Got a bag of all kinds of different parts. Looks like the Wi-Fi board, the buttons, all the screws, or hopefully all the screws, some of the screws. I think they're speaker covers or something like that. Well, I don't know what I've got myself in for with this one, to be honest. But this is the part we're really interested in, the motherboard. So hopefully the motherboard is actually working. And it looks like we've got two batteries with this. So we've got the one on the left, which is the OEM Nintendo one, and the one on the right, which looks like a replacement battery, bought brand new probably. And we've got a stylus. So this was bought on eBay, and the problem was somebody tried to fix it for their friend, and it ended up like this. They said the initial fault was the screens would flash, it would pop, and then it would turn off, which to me indicates a fixable system. Something like that normally happens when a ribbon is loose, especially one of the screen ribbons. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see this. I've got this all plugged in back together just enough to test. I haven't put everything in the housing correctly. I'm just holding onto the battery and I've got all the ribbons plugged in. So I'm just going to test this one. This is still the second one, the one that came in the bag. So I think they said it comes on and then it pops and turns off. So, oh, sorry, that's the battery come loose. Blue light. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you've seen that, but it did pop. It did make a popping noise. Try that again. See if you can see a flash. Yep, you see that. Now we've had a quick look at the second donor 3DS XL. Let's take a quick look at the first donor 3DS XL. It's been on charge for a while now. I don't expect anything to happen, to be honest, but let's just try to turn it on. Did I press it? Oh, blue light. No way. No way. So it looks like we have a working motherboard here. Top screen. No. Yeah, so at the very least we have one working motherboard. 2 broken cases and 1 working case, so we should at least be able to get 1 working 3DS XL out of this, hopefully. So this was the £10 one, and it has the working motherboard. It came with a 4 gig, and it also came with this game. I forgot to mention at the start, it's just a loose cart, £10. And as you can see, the ribbons for the top screen have broken. Alright, so here's what we're currently working with. We've got 1 good housing, with a brand new lower screen and digitizer and a possibly good upper LCD. We've got 1 good motherboard which had the broken upper LCD and a good lower LCD, and we've got 1 unknown motherboard. So I did try a new lower LCD in with this, with the original top LCD that it came with, and it was still giving the same symptoms. So this, I think, was either the Wi-Fi card or the upper LCD, but I'm going to test both of these motherboards in this housing. So I've got the donor board number 2 plugged in. This is the motherboard that popped and flashed and then turned off. Oh. Blue light. Oh. Come on. Yes, come on. So we've got 1 working. Oh, I've pulled the battery out. So we've got 1 working in this new shell, so now we know for a fact that this top screen works. So, and we've already proved this second motherboard. And by proving that this works in this shell, that means that this board is definitely bricked. These boards are slightly different variants, and that usually means that one is better than another. So I don't know which one's better, because whichever one's better is the one I'd like to keep in this board. So I've got these markings down here on this one. It says side B 32, and then it has this, which is generic, it looks like, because on this one it has the same thing, but it says side B62. So this seems newer, based on the logic that this says 6 and this says 3. But if you do know which one of these is the better motherboard, then please let me know. As you can see, I've committed the cardinal sin yet again. I've put everything back together in the hopes it's going to work. This was missing a screw to begin with. You've seen that in the last video, and it was missing the covers. Not too concerned about that. I've got a whole heap of spare parts now. So let's just turn it on. Fingers crossed. Come on. Yes, it comes on. Comes on. So that's 2 working motherboards we've got now. 2. Yep, so this is the motherboard that we tested first. So it actually did come with this and this. So let's give them a test. Okay, so now the SD card's in. We've had a few more things populate, so that is working. And we'll try the game that came with it. Oh, straight away. Didn't even think about it. Does that say 117 hours? 11 hours. 0. Wow. Looks like they played this a lot. Okay, well, this is clearly working. Really happy with that. Ended up with a 3DS XL fully working and a fully working 3DS XL motherboard. And of course, 1 motherboard that we can use for parts, which is the one that had the blue light of death on, and a giant heap full of spare parts for other 3DS XLs. If you've enjoyed today's video and enjoy electronic repair or learning about electronic repair, because I am currently still learning myself, then please consider subscribing. Also, please let me know if you'd like to see me take the second working motherboard and reshell it and potentially mod it or something like that, or just do something different with it. Thanks for watching.